friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Now, I know that a lot of you have been following the news and the leaks and the rumors around the sequel trilogy, Star Wars Rebels. Now, this is very exciting for anyone who liked Star Wars Rebels. It was awesome. It ended on a great note. And the rumors have been twofold. That one, yes, Ezra Bridger is being cast. They are looking for a person to play the role of an older Ezra. Now, that also comes with the news that they are also looking for someone to play the role of Thrawn, mitth'raw'nurodo. I don't know if I've said his name. My Chiss, not great. Neither is my Cybisti. And I gotta say, guys, there's a lot of really cool rumors out there. And we all have our favorites who we would love to see play Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, do I think this is a rumor? Yes, it's clearly a rumor. Do I think there's legs to this rumor? I absolutely do. The first Thrawn trilogy, the new Thrawn trilogy, as it were. You have Thrawn Alliances, and Thrawn Treason. This will be followed by another trilogy featuring Thrawn that is set to start in, I believe, September of 2020. That is awesome. But here's the thing. Who do we really want to play the Grand Admiral? Now, there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of ideas, but I did some research. There's a lot of concepts, a lot of actors who could play Thrawn, and I want to go in and I want to talk about just a few of the ones that are my personal favorites. And I did find some images that could show us what a Thrawn could look like. Now, I'm going to start off with the one that is least likely to happen. This is a character, this is an actor who already has a live action role in Star Wars. You saw him in the last Skywalker, the Rise of Skywalker, the one that if you saw the final episode done, you saw this guy. I was incredibly disappointed that Richard E. Grant, the guy who played General Pride or Admiral Pride or Lieutenant Pride or whatever his name is, that guy didn't actually show up as Thrawn. Now, based off of my reaction to the actual movie, I'm also kind of glad that it didn't happen. They could have done a lot of different things to Episode 9 that could have made it a lot better, in my opinion, but what we did see is really frustrating. But rumor had it that he was going to be playing Thrawn in Episode 9. Now, he did squash the rumor, but he was also the person that got the rumor started. He talked on a radio show in, I believe it was a London radio show. He's like, look, I just really wish that I was playing, he's like, I gotta say that Thrawn would be a great character for me to play. I can't confirm nor deny being able to play that character. Which, yes, he didn't actually confirm or deny it, but still, it would have been awesome. Now, Grant is an amazing actor. I absolutely love him. He is an actor who's in one of my favorite shows. Growing up, I loved the movie Hudson Hawk, and he was one of the main villains, and it was awesome. He played a great role. But the thing about Thrawn that I think Richard E. Grant could really get into the mindset of is the villainous. He could play that cold, calculating. He acts so much with just his face, with his eyes, and I think he would do a great job. Now, clearly, because he's already cast in Episode 9, because he's played in Episode 9, we're not going to see him in any live-action version of Star Wars Rebels, unfortunately. That brings me to my next character, who is absolutely another person who is in the films, who is in Star Wars already, but not in a live-action role, and is the character that we see in the form of the Grand Inquisitor. Now, if you guys know Jason Isaac, then you know he's a villain to the core. I don't know all of his work because he's done a lot of different stuff, but Jason Isaac plays the voice of the Grand Inquisitor. Quite possibly, outside of Thrawn, the greatest villain in the Star Wars trilogy, or in the Star Wars Rebels series. He's amazing. And what he does, the emphasis that he puts into his role, the ability to elaborate, to make this character just leap off the screen, and you believe the evilness. Now, at the same time, one of the things about Jason Isaac, for me, he is a person who's always been a villain. Clearly, I mean, Lucius Malfoy. You cannot get more villainous than Lucius Malfoy, with the major exception of, Voldemort in the Harry Potter trilogy, or the Harry Potter series. You also have him, like, I knew him, my first connection to Lucius Malfoy was The Patriot, right? When I saw The Patriot, the American, Mel Gibson fighting, the British, and it's not real, it didn't actually happen, clearly, but it's an amazing movie, and it was a wonderful movie, and he was such a good bad guy. Now, the thing that I like about this is not only do I think that he could get the voice, not only do I think that he could have the stature, the persona, one of the things that I think Thrawn needs to be able to do, especially in a live action television show, is Thrawn needs to be able to fight. We see Thrawn as a warrior. He is not someone who just sits back and lets people take it on the chin. He goes out and he fights his own battles. Now, we do see that in The Inquisitor, but I do think that Jason Isaac could play kind of an older version of Thrawn post Star Wars Rebels, clearly, and still be able to kick some major backside. He is an amazing actor, and I still think he has that vitality, that awesomeness that just is amazing. Now, my next one is one that you wouldn't necessarily think. This is an American actor. This is someone who, not someone that I think a lot of people are thinking of. But as I was going through and looking for like actors who could play Thrawn and people who could, I saw this image of this actor and I was like, okay, I've just got to talk about it. And that is Christian Bale. And I know you guys are like, Thaddeus, Christian Bale, come on. It's Christian Bale. And my response to that is, yes, it's Christian Bale. Now, I'm not talking about Newsies Christian Bale. That would just be weird. Because clearly, whatever. But Christian Bale is an amazing actor. Like, he is hands down awesome. We know that he has the physicality. Dude played Batman. You can't play Batman and not have a physical aspect to it. I mean, you can't play old Batmans without the physical aspect to it. Maybe you can play new Batmans. I don't know. We'll see what this whole new Batman comes out. But one of the things that I think would be so interesting with a Christian Bale actor playing, or with Christian Bale as Thrawn, is Christian Bale is an actor who just dives into his role. We all remember the tirade, the rant that he went on when someone screwed up his shooting. Like, this dude is intense. He could bring a level of intensity not only to Star Wars that we haven't necessarily seen before, but he could bring a level of intensity to Thrawn that really makes me wonder if he's planning on exploring the outer regions of space himself. Like, he is hands down that kind of actor. Like if Christian Bale played Thrawn, it is almost as if he would go into space and start an intergalactic war. That's the kind of actor that he is. And I think bringing him to this role would be hands down amazing. Like, I really like the concept of Christian Bale. He can do a British accent, or he could do the Thrawn accent. That's what I'm not worried about that. The physicality, definitely think he could do it. It would be awesome to see Christian Bale in this role. Now, outside of Christian Bale, there's still a number of actors that could play it. We have Tom Hiddleston. We have just a ton of people. And showing through this loop are just characters that I've seen that I think would do a fine job. Maybe not the best, maybe not the people that I would go into, that I would be like, oh yeah, that's Thrawn. But given the right direction, given the right circumstances, I think could play a very excellent Thrawn. Now, Granted, there are some big issues with this. I do think that there are a number of actors, and these are the ones that you're seeing on this loop are just a few that I think would be okay, but they're also ones that people are suggesting could be playing Thrawn. Tom Hiddleston, Michael Fassbender, Idris Elba, I think could be really cool as a Thrawn. He would bring a new level to it, a new connection to it. I don't know. Not my first pick by any means. My first pick for the Grand Admiral, as many other first picks for the Grand Admiral, and that is Benedict Cumberbatch. Now, I had to put this picture here of him with a mustache just to kind of slightly take him out of the running, right? Because I think he's so great of an actor, and he's such a great candidate for Thrawn that you got to put that weird looking mustache on him just to kind of give some other people the chance, the odds. His role as Sherlock Holmes is amazing, and what is Thrawn if not an alien version of Sherlock, right? Maybe a more butt-kickier version of Sherlock. I don't know. But he could be amazing. And Benedict Cumberbatch is a great actor. He really is. He's worked with a number of people in Star Wars. He hasn't done anything at the moment that I am aware of for Star Wars, but I really think that it would be awesome to see him in this role. Now, again, this is all rumor. This is all speculation. But other rumors that have come to light that have actually come out is, one, Ahsoka Tano coming to The Mandalorian. Two, The Mandalorian potentially being a jumping off point for other live action series. And we see that now with the role of Ahsoka Tano. What do you guys think? Who do you want to see act? Who do you want to see portray a live action mitth'raw'nurodo? If you guys haven't read the latest version of the Star Wars Thrawn trilogy, I highly encourage you to check out the Thrawn books on Audible. They are amazing. The quality of the books are so good. Check them out in the links below. You can subscribe, try it for free if you want to give yourself a free gift, or if you want to give yourself the gift of Audible. Check out the link below. Sign up. Right? First month is free. You get an audiobook for free. Get Thrawn. If you don't like it, you don't pay anything. If you sign up for a month and you help the channel, it's great. The more you sign up, the better you help. But also, the more you get. If you cannot get these books on Audible, if you can't help the channel this time, that's fine. Go to your local library and get it. These Thrawn books are phenomenal. You need to read them. Now, also additionally in the section below, you can check out the Going Nerdy swag store, where you can buy one of the famous Going Nerdy t-shirts. You can either do the What Would Hondo Do or Order 66 Was an Inside Job. Both up to you. Both shipping and handling fairly cheap for the same price you'd get a t-shirt. You help the channel out, but you also get an awesome t-shirt. These are all in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think there is some merit to Thrawn coming to the small screen as a live-action human? What do you guys think? Like, subscribe, share. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.